Welcome back, guys. Sorry for the delay. So, back in San Gimignano, and got a few little database entries we'll be going through, but first we've got to let's uncover a little bit of this map, shall we? Now, a lot of this area, much like Monteriggioni, is, well, it's a lot of open ground. But the thing is, they, as you can imagine, they pretty much nailed how this area looked. I mean, it is very big on tourism nowadays, largely because of this scenery. And I'll actually show you a picture in a few moments once we get inside here and I get the database entry come up to remind me. My notoriety is 100%, so let's take the less conspicuous way in here. But yeah, it's a very pretty area, and it's got a pretty large amount of towers, which
is here, blessing us with his good cheer. Let us now show our respect. Come amici, genuflect.
Hey guys, let me show you what the poison does. Hey buddy. They can sing, but can they dance? Whoa! You just lost your tip, mister. Whoa. Perfectly normal. Nothing wrong here. Wait for it. Not quite.
Watchman, priest, or politician, twisted words and blind ambition.
And dead. What? Oh. I'm sorry, guys. It's a bit of a habit of mine. I don't show you most of these, but I am making my way toward a bit of a database entry and a viewpoint unknowingly. Ew. Lock-on can work against you at times like that. The camera will turn and your sense of direction gets more than a little skewed. Let's make short work of this guy. Now, let's see here. I need to handle my notoriety. And I've got just the solution. There we go. Now, where was I? Well, that was close. Okay. Viewpoint, and actually database time. Yeah, you know, Sean actually did a pretty darn good job with the database entries around here, so for most of these places, I don't really have too much to add. You'll see that little transition fade. I had a bit of a blonde moment, if you will, and I had, couldn't really remember how to climb this. Yeah, the towers here, we have some kind of copy-paste design, but well, as you can see by that a moment ago there, it requires you to kind of circle around. at it a number of times in order to climb higher. And Ezio didn't like that position for some reason. There we go. King of the world. I've had taller. Still, nice view. Okay, enough about that. Let's just hop on down here. Get a little bit of the map opened up. Now this place is, you saw the full expanse of the map when I first started up the video. It isn't a big zone. Well, I shouldn't really say the zone size, it's a matter of how dense a lot of stuff is. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And yeah, most of San Gimignano itself, the city proper, is not too much larger than what we have shown here. We have another couple viewpoints to pull out, but after that, most of the other viewpoints are, well, they're out in farmland or fields. Now let's just go ahead and fix these up real quick. Still cluttery. I'll make do. Okay, I think our duds are getting a little dirty. So let's just go ahead and change things out here. Same sort of collection from Monteriggioni. We've seen Ember, and we've seen Copper. I don't want to go with Emerald quite yet. I'm not too big on the flamboyant colors, so just go with this.
Remember to visit me often. Fashion is a whimsical mistress.
Yeah, this'll do for now. Okay, let's, woohoo. I think this is the last time you're going to see this in the video, but hey, two. Well, now I'm just getting confused.
Vile murderer! Stay away!
Alright. Bam.
Please don't kill me, signore.
And one more left to go. Yep. Tackle, and no. That did not go as planned. Ass. Okay. Well, that is that. We've handled this over here. So the next item on our list, that viewpoint. Oh, and something that comes up here that gives me a little bit of nostalgia from the first game. Wait for it. Ah, that block. I can't remember the last time I had that happen. Yeah, okay. Lots and lots of towers. For the most part, once we handle the viewpoints outside of the city, I'm going to start trimming down on some of the downtime. Just because there's not much to see of the city itself, or rather, it's not massive. There is stuff to see, of course.
You are not going
Whoop.
anywhere.
Okay, we'll do that. And we've got a nice little cluster of towers over here. Now, let me see here. I kind of get my bearings confused for a moment. We have a database entry. I will show you it in a moment. So, you might be wondering why I'm climbing this tower, considering it is not actually the database entry and it doesn't have a viewpoint. Well, there's a very good reason for that. That reason is, I have not realized it yet. I'm climbing this for no goddamn reason. I seem to think this is a viewpoint, and it doesn't really... well, you'll probably see about where it clicks in my mind. And yeah, first off, get a look at the database entry tower. And we'll see the real-life picture of it in a few moments. And here we go. There isn't a synchronized button. Something is amiss. And shit. Yeah, that's where I should have gone. Boy, I'm kind of off my game right now. But no matter. Back to the ground floor. And another database entry. But we're kind of in the backyard, if you will, of Santa Maria Assunta, so I'll be showing that in a moment. There are like there are 4 database entries for buildings that are all within, like, literally a stone's throw of each other. It's kind of a real tight cluster of them. It's pretty interesting. But I'll be showing the real-life comparisons in a few minutes. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's tough being popular, that's what's wrong. And that's not gonna work. And it was just one guy by his lonesome.
Not important.
Now, let's see. So, we've got Santa Maria Assunta right here. To its immediate left, we've got the Torre Grossa. And there's another viewpoint I'll be showing you shortly. Now, there's the Torre Grossa, and you might remember this was where we had that big old battle royale when we went through the city, where we met up with Mario, and there were all sorts of ass-kickings going on. This is right where it was, and we strolled right by this establishment right here beside the Torre Grossa. And there is a 4th structure I will be showing you in a few minutes. But first... so many bards. Hey! That is why you hate pickpockets. They don't carry as much money, but they will bump into you and they will steal your shit. Oh... Camera screwed me there. I was holding the free run, the trigger for free run and all that good stuff, and it turned and I vaulted off to the side. And depth perception. Whoops. So, I accidentally pricked that guy on the left with the poison. I did not mean to. But left this in because, well, just watch him. Yeah, he's my buddy. And I got my money back somehow. Well, they say the Italian Renaissance was a very booming time in the economies, and I guess that's shown right there.
There! On him!
Hey! And yeah, that's done with. Okay. Now, I haven't used a herald before.
Cast aside foolish ideals of honor and...
And you know what?
Notice from the guild
I'm going to employ a Grand Theft Auto tactic right here. What's that tactic? Well... There we go. Aha! I'm rich again. That's beating the system, boys and girls. Let's see. Well, you might remember there was a viewpoint that I selected ages ago, and I somehow got distracted by something very pretty and shiny, and then I got misled, and you know what? I found my way to it. There we go. And you can see the backside of Santa Maria Assunta and the Torre Grossa on the top right there. So it's a real tight-knit city. And we've already unveiled a good chunk of it, honestly. Well, let's go ahead and get started on some mission stuff. I'll knock out the other viewpoints later on.
Salute, Ezio. Antonio Maffei has sought refuge atop the city's tallest structure, spouting scripture and arrows in equal measure. The man has clearly lost his mind. Making matters worse, he's posted archers all around him. You do well to clear them out before approaching.
Grazie for the information.
Okay, that is where our target is, right there. You see with the walkways around that tower over there? And I've got to apologize in advance for the editing on this. When I was playing through this, I have no idea what the hell I was doing. And basically, I ended up climbing up the wrong towers repeatedly, and I would get knocked off. And in that time, the target was giving his speech, but the thing is, he's just kind of rambling crazy talk. It's not really exposition. He's just pretty much saying this whole city, everybody's damned to hell because of the devil, and the devil's coming to kill him. Which is kind of interesting, because the Templars are supposed to be atheistic, and this guy is pretty darn, enamored with religion itself, and as we'll see in a little bit, he is very, very, very keen on thinking that Ezio is basically a demon out to claim his soul, or something of the sort, not very good stuff. Which I think is kind of interesting, because all the other Templars and religious sorts of backgrounds are pretty much like, hey man, we're just using people because it's, convenient through religion. And this guy, he buys into it entirely, which I just thought was kind of strange. Now we got two guys up here, and there is a rope that tethers from here to where we want to go. So we'll give that guy a pat on the back. There you go. Have a nice fall. Now, where was I? Tightrope. Yes. Whoa. Well, that was almost bad. He kind of just latched right on there. Well, let's just skedaddle up here. So, let's see here. They kind of put you on railroads on how you kill certain targets. And unfortunately, we can't, as tempting as it is from how high up he is, we can't throw him off, because we have to be close for him, to get the little death cutscene. So if you throw him off, you desync, and you lose. But, well, let's try and get creative, shall we?
By the light of the Lord, be cleansed!
No grazie.
Not be up here, Storm.
I will put you on...
You would enjoy that, wouldn't you?
Away with you, demon.
Have some respect for death, my friend.
I'll show you respect.
No, I will. Che tu possa al fine trovare riposo, nel corpo e nella mente. Requiescat in pace.
Woohoo, ragdolls! So, I know what you're thinking. Geop, you kind of fucked the mission right there. You have to redo it. Well, yeah, but I have something to say to that. Mission complete.
Maestro, it's with fear in my heart that I write this letter. The Prophet has arrived. I feel it. The birds don't act as they should. They swirl around the location. I see them from my tower. I will not attend our meeting as asked. I can't expose myself like this, or the demon might find me. Forgive me, for I am only listening to my voice. May the Father of Understanding guide you. Guide me, Brother A.
Well, that is one guy down. And as you can see, we are perfectly fine. Still nice and spry. So, without further ado, I guess we'll just, let's head on over to our next target. Let's see who's the next guy on our list. Oh yeah, and got a database entry. Once again, right beside those previous 3 database entries. But yeah, this is right beside Santa Maria Assunta and all those other places. Now let's just head down here and get back to it.
Why there? He's bold.
Whoa.
Stop him.
Man, I wish I could really do that on purpose more often. Well, let's just take our notoriety down a peg. I kind of gathered some unwanted affections of some fellows on the way over.
Ezio, about time you got here. We found Bernardo Baroncelli.
Ottima notizia. Tell me where he is and I'll see that he's dealt with.
That's the trap. Lorenzo actually had him arrested days ago, after being returned to us from Constantinople. But he escaped. We believe him to be somewhere inside San Gimignano.
Va bene. I'll see if I can't pin him down.
How do you expect to succeed when the rest of us have failed?
I have my ways.
Kinda funny how he's talking about Ezio, how he could possibly succeed where they have failed, because in the near future we're gonna be working with these guys. They're gonna be, not spoiling it, but we're gonna see how they are in combat once again, these goons that we'll have under our control, and they are pretty terrible at everything. But that's close to the end of the video. I don't want to go that way.
Just need to take things one day at a time. He'll get bored, lost, confused, distracted, killed. It'll be okay. And if he does come, if it happens, I keep moving. Never in one place for long. Only how to sleep, when to sleep, where to sleep. The guard tower, perhaps. They'll think me mad. They don't know. I'll pay them, yes. Then what will it matter? All they care about is coin. All anyone cares about is coin. Good for the Brotherhood, good for me. Safer this way, yes. Yes, I'll ask, and then I will be protected. We'll meet when it's time. And I'll leave this place. Free. In time. In time. Wait, what is that? I saw something. Another Legionario come to spy on me. No, just my nerves. Hard to stay calm, knowing that he seeks me. I must stay focused, and soon this will be done. Soon. I knew you would come.
Where is Jacopo?
So you can do to him what you've done to me?
There is still time for you to clear your conscience.
We gather at the church. when a meeting is called.
Mi duole dover giungere a tanto. Requiescat in pace.
Well, I do not want to fight these guys. So you know what? I think it's time for a little bit of a getaway. Where is that ladder? Oh, there we go. And swing and a miss. So, what happens if you try hiding and you haven't really gotten outside of their search area here? Well,
There, get it! Them!
yeah, they will find you if you don't get outside that little search area and you try hiding somewhere. So that's what happens in the roof garden. What about the bench?
Oh!
So far, so good.
Signor.
Go away, dung eaters.
Whoop!
Die!
You look tired. Have a seat. Hey, mission complete. Whoop! Well, that didn't go quite as well as I had expected. And I did not want to do that. I did want to do that, though. Fun little trick, just like the last Assassin's Creed. You can do a little running jump, you got a crowd. You'll just pretty much jump kick right through them. Ooh. No, there we go. Make use of throwing money. Whoa.
Not getting past you.
Now, probably one of the better tracks in the game starts playing in a moment. It's Venice Escape. Just sit back and take a listen to it. Hey, let's try this out. You'll notice that I did not actually get outside the range again, though.
Could be in here.
Nope, you are mistaken. Mm-hmm. And it appears we're safe. Well, that was quite fun. But enough of that. Oh. Wait a minute. There. Not there. There. Let's climb it. And you know what? Let's read about it. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead through synchronize here. Mm-hmm. And that is another one down. And as you can see, San Gimignano, we have most of it uncovered. But we still have all those other viewpoints. But while I am here, Codex pages. Which, once again, you've seen me collect more than a few of them. And if you, well, you've seen one of these, you've seen them all. But anyhow, that is one Codex page. and 2. And like that, we have all the codex pages here. Well, that wasn't too hard. Okay, after a little bit of a quick repair at the blacksmith, let's see, where do I want to go next? Yes. So let's just head out the northern gate and borrow a horse. Let me see here. Hey, horsey, how's it going? But yeah, countryside and tower climbing. This is where they get into the copy-pasting of towers once again. Although the adjoining structures aren't always the same, the towers usually are. But yeah, given how I'm cutting out a lot of the traveling in between out here, I'm going to try and angle the camera around a bit just so you can get an idea of what's around here. Because, as you can see, that's quite a bit of downtime. Let's head this way. We'll knock out our next target while we're en route. And hey, let's steal a new horse. I was getting bored of the brown one anyways. And another copy-paste. We've got a nice little house to the north there. Mm-hmm. So, that unveiled quite a bit of the map. Zip over Paya. Hey, let's get a new horse. Oh, a treasure chest.
Over here, Ezio.
Hello, chest. Boy, these things are everywhere. I'll grab it later.
Over here, Ezio.
Yeah, whatever. What do you want?
We found Archbishop Salviati. He's barricaded himself inside that villa. Take some of my men. Use them to clear the fields. Then find a way over the wall so you can open the gates.
Command over my own army. A nice change of pace from the usual sneaking and stabbing. I like it.
Oh, they are not very effective. So this place, we're gonna have ourselves a bit of a database entry. But this villa, I have no idea if it's real or not, because a lot of the backstory here is where things start kind of getting manufactured. Which, I mean, given the backstory, it's pretty plausible, honestly. But yeah, as you could tell...
I see you there, assassin.
There's gonna be a bit of jump cutting in here.
And we'll stand for 100 more. Stop wasting the
There are no real new, no pole arms quite yet. And my timing is pretty off. I really wanted to steal that axe right there. Thank you. Make short work of these other guys. Now we got a big meaty weapon right here. Oh, so much for that. There we go. Killed a guy with my fists. And I'll let that guy go. You... No. I'm getting low on throwing knives. So we've got to get inside the villa. Or the villa. And this wall is too high. But on both sides of the front gate, we have a means to climb up, but I gotta nail these guys with throwing knives, and I only have 2 left. Let me see. I tried doing the special charge move here, but it, I don't know, it goofed up there, and tried doing it with 1 knife, which was pretty worthless. So I just let my guys serve as a bit of a diversion, sneaking around. Thank you. And they're gonna handle the small fry. So, there's 1 knife. And I've gotta fill up my ammo. So I spend about a minute looting corpses and, keep working hard, guys. 4 knives. It's okay. It's enough to take out the guy up top. And you know, I should have used the charge throw right here to be showy, but I keep forgetting. These guys are still in retreat mode, and they're getting pushy with each other quite literally. So let's go ahead, loot them, get what I need, and get ready for a little bit of talking.
I warned you to stay away, assassin! You should have listened!
Men, prepare yourselves! The assassin has arrived!
I need to find a way to open the gates.
What? You damned contadini saw this little accident occur! I want to know...
You're finished, assassin! Do you hear me? Finished!
You Templars, always singing the same song.
Do you think a few mercenary will scare me? Ah! Get off.
They should.
Shall I send your remains to that Ubriacone, Mario? What's the point? There won't be anything left of you to recognize.
It's quite a plan you have. Spouting nonsense while you send these other men to die.
I am a reasonable man. What say you to this? Turn back now, and I'll call off my men.
Sorry, friend. You are on my list. Your fate is sealed.
Tear him limb from limb! Let us paint the walls with his blood!
That is no way to treat a guest.
What's this? Guards! Me!
He is on the left. Let's do a fully charged smash. And... bam.
Where is Jacopo?
He knows you come for him, emerging only in darkness to meet with the others.
That answers when. Now tell me where. La fede dovrebbe dare conforto. Non pena. Requiescat in pace.
So yeah, as you saw there, I did not need to kill him with my hidden blade. And again, home run. And he doesn't have a corpse to loot. Well, that is quite rude. No matter. Loot this corpse. Ooh, 4 throwing knives. That guy was loaded. Well, I think that should be good enough. So, you remember my earlier escapade, where I marked a viewpoint, and I somehow did not go toward it. Well, if you enjoyed that, get ready for the sequel, because I started heading towards the dark marker, and I did not realize I was going toward my next mission, and not the northern viewpoint. So yeah, let's go ahead and just climb it, I guess, but it's this point I go, wait a minute, I went the wrong way. Well, shit. Yeah, we'll get that later. So this is called, let me see, Monte Oliveto Maggiore. The thing is, the Maggiore, from what I gather, they tacked that onto the name because aside from that, the name of this church was very commonplace. So they put that on as a way for it to be special and stand out, I guess. But pretty interesting location. Nice building. And we've also got a bit of stabbing time here. The slats are closed. Slats are open. Yep, and that is this part of the map explored. You know, I had a lot of issues with the first Assassin's Creed game, and though I did not show it, the game crashed and locked up on me quite a number of times on both systems. And I'm surprised because with this, I haven't had that happen to me. I mean,